Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Smart Business. I already know what comes to your mind when you hear the name of our YouTube channel. That's email marketing automation. Am I right? And yes, so today we are on the 8th video of our series Email Marketing Automation, where we will be talking about testing your automation. And you know what? We are almost at the end of this series. Can you believe that? We have come a long way so far, and we started talking about email marketing automation from the very beginning, like what email marketing automation is, and here we are today testing your automation. I believe you did learn a lot about email marketing automation, and don't think that we are done. Even though this series ends with a couple more videos, we will be starting a new series very soon. Wondering what our new series is about? That's a secret. All I can say is that keep in touch with us. Keep our channel subscribed. It's smart business, as I always say, and you will know the secret right after we reveal it. Let's get today's video started. So first of all, let's see why it is so important to test your automation. In the previous video also, I gave you a kind of introduction about testing and optimizing your automation, but today we will be talking about it in detail. So why is testing your automation is so important? Think of it like flying a plane. You would not take off without checking all the controls, right? The same thing, the same theory applies to your automated workflows. Testing helps you catch errors before your emails reach your audience. Let me explain what will happen to your automation campaign if you don't go for testing. If you just implement your workflows without testing, then sometimes if it has errors, the emails will be sent to your audience, to your subscribers with those errors, and they will find it very complex to understand, and it also might affect the strong communication between you and your target audience. Therefore, it is very important to test your automation before you implement it and send emails to your real subscribers. Now that you know why to test your automation, but do you know what to test in your automation? You have to know what things to be considered when you test your automation. Let's take a look at those considerations. When testing your automation, there are a few keys to focus on. They are triggers, email content, timing and delays, workflow logic, mobile and desktop compatibility. Number one, triggers. Triggers are the actions that make your automation system send emails to your subscribers. So you have to check whether if these actions have been defined properly. So let's think of it with an example. Imagine if you send a cart abandoned email for someone who just signed up for your newsletter. That's a mess, right? Therefore, you have to check if you have defined your triggers properly, or otherwise, in case you haven't set your triggers properly, the whole automation would be a failure. It would be a complication, right? Therefore, make sure if you have set your triggers in the correct manner. Number two, email content. Email content is very important to be checked when it comes to testing, because that is the part that catches the subscriber's eye. This content, it has to be correct yet catchy, and also the content that you include in every email should be able to convey the message correctly in a short period of time, because people who read your emails don't like to spend hours or minutes trying to understand what has been said in this email. Therefore, you should check if your readers can grab the idea of your email just in a couple of times with the content that you have included. Number three, timing and delays. In the previous video also, I explained you that when setting triggers, you have to be very concerned about the conditions and also delays. So as an example, let's say you send a welcome email for someone who signs up for newsletter, and then after 2 days you will send another welcome email or just a survey or a feedback email. So you have to see how the time gap has been set in each email. If the time gap is wrong, imagine like a couple of emails is sent on the same day to one subscriber, then that subscriber might be confused, and it will make that subscriber even unsubscribe you, like who sends a couple of emails just in one day, right? So we do have that same kind of confusion, right? Therefore, make sure you have set your delays correctly. Number four, workflow logic. This is also very important when it comes to testing, because you have to see if the flow or the sequence that you have set triggers and all these conditions, timings and delays are correct, or if not, the wrong email will be sent to the wrong customer. You know what happens next, right? I don't want to explain it. So it is very important to check your workflow logic as well. Number 5, mobile and desktop compatibility. You have to see if your emails, your finalized emails, are responsive to any script, because some people do prefer refer to these emails on their phones, while some people do prefer to read emails on their desktop or laptop. So you have to see if your emails are compatible on both mobile phones, desktops or laptops. I hope you now have an idea about what to test in your automation. Keep in your mind that I just explained the key areas to focus on, because this might be different from one to another. Like based on your automation, you might be having some other key areas to focus on as well. So keep that in your mind. Like in every other process, testing automation also requires a good approach. This means that you should know what tips can help you make your testing process successful. It's now time for us to see what we can do to drive this testing process a success. Number 1, use realistic data. You can always use real names, real email addresses, and also even actions to see how your automation system will respond to your real, genuine subscribers. Tip number 2, check spam filters. Before sending out to your full list, run your emails through a spam filter checker. This helps avoid getting trapped in spam folders and ensures your email reach right audiences inbox. Number 3, test multiple scenarios. When testing your automation, consider different user behavior. What happens if someone opens an email and doesn't click the link? Or what happens if someone clicks the link but doesn't make a purchase? You have to think of such different behaviors, and based on those different behaviors, you can see how your automation system will respond to each behavior. Testing different situations with your own automation systems helps you to make sure that your system handles every scenario correctly. Number 4, test with small groups first. You can always start testing your emails by sending them to a small internal group before you send them to your actual subscriber list. Number 5, test timing and delays. Always double check your personalization fields, whether it's the subscriber's first name or location. Testing ensures these fields populates correctly and don't result in awkward placeholders. Number 6, test call to action. Ensure your CTS stand out and lead to the right places. Test all links and buttons to verify they are working properly and directing users where they need to go. And that's it. Testing automation might seem a little bit complicated, but it is actually a small and an important step that ensures your campaigns run smoothly and leave a great impression on your audience. Remember, a polished automation process sets you apart from the competition. And that's it for today's video. I hope this video helped you a lot to understand the idea of testing your automation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more email marketing tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.